So why are we here? Why are you here? Because we all believe the exact same thing. We believe that we will change Delaware. We are changing Delaware from within, and we will be flipping Delaware. Are you ready to flip Delaware? I can tell you right now, because this is critical. It's a national story. People are ready. You know why? We as a state have been under the shackles of one-party rule for years. We have been under the shackle and then under control of one party for years. And I don't know about you, but people are very, very tired of that. Yes, Admiral? Yes. They are so very tired of it. And I got to tell you, I hear each and every day, as all of you, that's why we are here. We believe that it is time for Delaware for a change. We believe it is time to put the first state first. Finally, we have an elected body right now that does not represent us in the state. We have partisan politics right now in Congress and in the Senate from Delaware. They do not care about this state. They do not care about the people of this state. All they care about is their party. That's all they care about. Do we deserve better? Do you deserve better? That's why we are all here. That's why we are convicted with total belief and passion that it is time to turn this state. As we have traveled these roads up and down for the last 3+ years, I know it because I keep listening and keep hearing from people like you, that they are so tired of the ongoing onslaught failure from the elected body in this state, the continued downturn of jobs. We have manufacturing companies that have left this state. Is that acceptable?
No.
We have continued immigration, illegal immigration in this state. Is that acceptable?
No.
We have continued wages in this state that have continued to decline. Is that acceptable?
No.
We have continued incarceration statistics that are well beyond the acceptance rate. Is that acceptable for our families?
No.
Generations and generations and generations who are shackled with that mindset that they can't get out. We can do better. We have an elected body right now that does not care. They have done little to nothing for the people of this great state. Nothing. Nothing other than to line their pockets. Corporate. Senator Carper I call him Corporate Carper. That's what we call him because he has been bought and sold by corporations in this country. Look at his FEC reporting. He looks like a NASCAR driver with all the sponsorships, if you would, all over that suit is who he is today. He is not a Delawarean. He does not represent you any further. And it is time for him to go. Would you agree? That's what this is all about. This is about a country whom we are under God. We are a country that is found under God. That's who we are. That's who you are. That's what we are as a nation. That's what we are as a body. When is the last time you understood that from your elected officials in the state? They demonize us. They demonize you for having faith. Mm-hmm. Are you tired of the ongoing socialism that's happening in this state? Yeah. Regulation 225. I could go on and on and on. Is it not time that we parents, that we believers start standing up for our own convictions and our own belief? Yeah. Can I say amen? Can I hear an amen? Amen. I don't know about you, but I'm convicted of that. And shame on them for that, for demonizing us parents and our society for not understanding that. We can do better, and we will do. 42 years he's been in office. 42 years. What has he done as a U.S. Senator in the last 18 years as he's been in office? What can anybody in this here that is here today, or even that's listening online or watching online, what has he done for this state? What has he done for this nation? What has he done? Obstruct? Okay. Anything else?
Sucking up the air.
Sucking up the air. Okay, that's a comment. Yes, okay.
Parade 4th of July by shaking all the hands and didn't care that there was a whole parade behind him, making it an hour and a half to get 2 miles.
Well, there you go, Colonel. He was not caring about the people around him. All he was caring about was himself, is what I just heard. Well, okay, there you have it. But what we need is somebody who is representing this great state and this great nation and proud of who we are as a nation, proud of who we are as a people. We are Delaware.
That's right.
We are Delaware, are we not? We collectively are Delaware. He is not Delaware. They do not represent Delaware. We collectively are Delaware. And I want to congratulate one of our newest legal citizens in our great nation. I was chit-chatting earlier, came here from France, southern France, and you're about to vote in your very first American election. Congratulations. Congratulations. We're so very excited to have you here. And she said this earlier. I won't mention your name because I didn't ask for your permission. If you come here illegally, you do not only not respect our nation, but you do not respect the people of this nation.
Amen.
And that is so true. My wife, as we all know, came here legally, as did you. Follow the process, follow the legal pathway to citizenship. It is an earned process that we as Americans sometimes take for granted. That others that desire to get here, desire to be here. We welcome you, we applaud you for following the laws of this great nation, and I'm so very excited and proud of you for being here, and I'm glad, I am prayerful that I'll earn your vote come September the 6th, and again November the 6th. Truly, we welcome you to this great country. Thank you. Amen. She wants to be here lawfully and legally. So moving forward, we are going to continue to unify this great state. We're going to continue to unify the people of this nation. We need people that are focused on the positives and not the negatives. I am so tired of those that continue to point out all the differences that we have. As a nation, we came together with what we have in common. We need people of leadership and of courage that understand the positive message that we as believers, that we as a nation must have and do have. That's who we need in office representing us. Would you all agree with that? Yeah. That's what we need. I look to Miguel back there from another nation. Again, thank you, sir, for the patriotism to this great nation. It's an honor to have you here, and I appreciate all that you've done for our great country and our great state. And I feel so confident that the young girl, the 14-year-old that sang, almost 15, she's closer to 15 than she is 14. Yeah, exactly. When you're our age, you'll wish you were much earlier, right? So, but we are so proud of you for who you are and what you are, and the passion and the love that you have for this nation. Boy, you didn't sing a song. You loved this country through that voice right there. You loved this country through that voice right there. And so it truly was an honor for you to do that. Grateful for that. Really. So we've got a mission. We've got about 25 days before the first step. It's not who supports Rob Arlett, it's who votes for Rob Arlett on September the 6th. That's what it's all about. It has nothing to do with anything less. It's all about who shows up to vote come September the 6th. And that's just the starting point. Because the ultimate prize is not even November the 6th, truth be told, because the work begins on November the 7th. That's when the work begins, is on November the 7th, when the state of Delaware has a new U.S. Senator that is representative of the people of our great state, and that's representative of our great state in our U.S. Senate. Because ultimately, the Senate is about one thing. It's representing, yes, your state, but it's also working across the aisle. It's working with the administration. Senator Carper is failing Delaware because he is already an obstructionist for the president. Shame on him. He's not representing anybody but his own party. And they do not deserve to be in office. I got to tell you that right. They do not deserve to be in office any further, any longer. He ought to be shameful. He is a veteran, and I'm grateful for his service. I really, truly am. But he has forgot his way. He has lost his way as a U.S. Senator and where he's become from. So as we move forward, we're grateful for you all being here. We're excited about all that is happening. And there's so much more that we want to talk about and share with you. But one thing is what we all need. And David Anderson is here. David, welcome, sir. Appreciate you. He's a town councilman from the great capital of Delaware, that is Dover. So welcome. He's a fellow veteran. He's also running for the State House of Representatives as a candidate right now in our great state. So David, thank you for being here. I appreciate you, sir. God bless you. Yeah, boy, do. He's a patriot. He's a constitutionalist. He just loves his country. And most importantly, I would say he loves his Lord. And I know that about David. And he loves his convictions and his faith. So it's so good to see you here. I really appreciate that. Moving forward, let's continue to be positive. Let's continue to be faithful. Let's continue to work real hard. I don't care what all the naysayers say out there. They cannot take that away from us. They cannot take away our faith. They cannot take away our hard work. They cannot take away our positive message. Will they take it away from you? No, they will not. That's the difference between us and all others. We have real passion, real compassion in this great campaign and in this great state and in this nation. And so we're super, super excited. So let's continue to work real hard. Let's continue to do a few things here. Number one thing is let's continue to put our families first.
Amen.
I will do that when we get to Washington, D.C. I will put our families first. I will begin to, once Carper's out, put our first state first yet again. We will do that. We will have pride and conviction and passion back in this great state. That's what we deserve as Delawareans, is proper leadership that understand we deserve better than what he does. As a nation, we are all patriots. We love this country. We love our nation. We love those in uniform. We give great respect and great honor for those that have served, Colonel. Appreciate your service, because freedom is not free. Freedom is not free. Do never take that for granted. Never take it for granted. It takes men and women that are willing to put it all on the line, as this couple right over here has, the retired general and the retired admiral. We're grateful for their compassion, their conviction to this great country. We are. And our youngest son, as you all know, is at the United States Naval Academy, getting ready to head into his second year. So the continuation of service in our family continues in our great country. So we are excited to have you on board with this team. We have a great story to share. It's a great story that we are continuing to write, because the nation will never forget Delaware once we get in office, because we will make you very proud. So God bless you. See you on the campaign trail, and God bless America. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you.